And good evening, everybody. This is Rob Gearing here, live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, leader of Team Massive Success. And tonight we're going to talk about NowLifestyle. We have definitely a presentation that hopefully you'll find informative and exciting. And I can't wait to get right to it. So in order to do that, let me introduce my guests here tonight, Carlos, Annette, and Fern. And I think we got some more people. Lawrence popped in. Make sure you mute up, Lawrence. Okay, so Lawrence added to the crew here, so awesome. So we're going to get into some screen share. Once again, Fern, Lawrence, I'll make sure I introduce everybody. Fern, Lawrence, Carlos, and Annette, and myself are your hosts this evening for the proceedings. And this is recorded, so hopefully if you're watching the recording, you're going to get a lot out of it as well, right? So without further ado, we're going to go into share screen. Okay, that's the way that should look. And we're taken immediately over to the NowLifestyle back office page. So let me kind of demonstrate something here. I'm gonna click on business here. Okay, let me click on dashboard. I want to get to the main, like the page as soon as you, yeah, there it is right here. So when you log into NowLifestyle, and I'm going to pause the video here. When you log into NowLifestyle, and it's real easy to log in, it's just nowlifestyle.com. You log in, and you see Joel and his great introduction video, and then you're presented with some different options here. There's a lot of different options, but one of the things that he talks about is when you're new, what's your link, right? And there's a real easy link that even I can remember. It's nowlifestyle.com/? ID is equal to your username, right? So nowlifestyle.com/? ID is equal to your username. And that's like the kind of generic way. If somebody was interested in joining as a free member, that would be a quick way to do it. So, that's such an easy link. We can sort of memorize that one. Now, some of the complex ones I'll plug into a domain, as you guys have seen. But that's really, the basic way to get the word out, so to speak, to friends and maybe some family and some marketing peers that to take a look. Because there are things that a free member can take advantage of here at NowLifestyle. And those things I'm going to discuss tonight, actually, when you click on the health portion. Okay, let's just kind of really cleanse our minds tonight about NowLifestyle and the fact that there is a retail opportunity here, and it all starts, as most good opportunities do, with a free sign-up, right? Everybody can take part. Everybody can get some information. Everybody can come in here and set their fit profile. And really, as you're going through your NowLifestyle back office, you should watch all these videos. So if you're on the start here first, you should watch the video. So this is very well done training. So whether you're on health, whether you're on business, whether you're looking at reseller tools, etc., you're going to have a video series that's going to walk you through how all this stuff works. So that, in conjunction with one other thing that I wanted to show you, and we want to make sure that everybody is a member of our team site. And our team we're Team Massive Success, part of Team to Profit, which is the Janet Legier's upline team. So we are a mighty team, Team Massive Success, within Team to Profit. And that looks like this right here. So each of us, once we join, we do get a referral link. So when we bring in team members, we should give them our referral link to Team to Profit so that we show, or so that your team shows in your Team to Profit back office, because there is a downline builder. So if there's a recommended resource, we want to make sure that you get the proper credit for it. So I've sent this out a few times. It's in the it's been put in the Skype group. But if you need the link to Team to Profit, just let me know. Just send me a message, and I will give you my referral link if I am your sponsor. Carlos has a different sponsor. Fern has a different sponsor. Annette and Lawrence, I am your sponsor. Lawrence is already in. Annette, that's just one thing still for you to do. So we can get together on that. Just remind me, and I'll provide you that link unless you already have it. But what it is it's our team site that also has getting started training. And I'm going to do a webinar about this as well down the road, but I'm going to hold that for later. But I just want you to know the Team Massive Success is part of Team to Profit. We have our own team site. There's a blog, a team blog. You guys are in the Facebook group. You're in the Facebook chat. You're in the Skype chat. So we have all of our parts. These are all of our pieces that we use to educate, communicate, invite and introduce new people, welcome, support, family, right? These are all so critical because many people fail in business simply because they don't have a system and a place to take people to keep them warm and informed. And this is your learning too. You literally can get ideas for your own team someday based on pieces and parts, things like Facebook groups and chats and Zoom meetings and whatnot. So pay close attention. But right now you have a plug and play system that I will tell you exactly what to do, what links to use, what to do when they join, where to place them, what to say, and then you'll develop your own style from there, which is fun. So let's get back to NLS. And understand that the mission statement that Joel Therien has is for everybody in the world's health, okay? To end diabetes, to end obesity, to end sleep apnea, side effects based on obesity, and all these different things. And it's true. You know, I've been around the world long enough, and so have you guys, to know that when you're overweight, there are health risks that are associated. When you're lean and fit, the health risks are reduced, right? So there are things we can control. We don't know why people get cancer, definitely. We don't know why people always have heart attacks. There's famous stories of people in the greatest shape in their lives that were marathon runners, and they had a heart attack and died, right? We're called when we're called, and if you want to think about it in a different context. But we can do a lot of things maybe to, we can do a lot of things ourselves to give ourselves the best, healthiest, and happiest lifestyle that we can possibly have. And really, this is a business that can really get your mind started on your life and then unfold into other areas, including making money, right? I think when you feel good, you're going to be a better presenter, better leader, better marketer. Oh, I'm tired, I couldn't market tonight. Well, now I'm not, because I have energy and I feel good, right? So a lot of benefits here. So if you bring somebody in as a free member, let's say they don't take a dollar trial, or they come in at the highest level, which is pro, as a master, they really should start here. No matter where you're coming from, we always want to make sure that we've gone through the basics, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So you watch the video from Joel after you log in and hit click health, and scroll down, and there's a video about obesity and diabetes, which are connected. Men versus women, different plans, and there is customization here to get you the right plan for your body type and whatnot. And warm-ups. If we're going to do a 7-minute workout, let's make sure that we do some calisthenics right before we do that. The next thing I want you guys to make sure that you've done and filled in is your fit profile. So you'll be able to look at mine right now. Okay, mine is filled in, but I could edit any piece of it. I live in the United States. What is my time zone? Birth date. Height is 72 inches, so I call myself 6 feet, 185. Now, I was as high as 210. I'm not going to credit NowLifestyle for this, though. I want to get down to like 175, so I'm on a 10-pound goal to lose. I think I'd really benefit from that. But I went to a chiropractor about a year ago, and he got me on all kinds of good stuff, which is marrying perfectly with this opportunity. I was about 210, lower back problems, headaches, neck problems. I got into, adjustments, exercise, and then diet. And, other kind of thoughts too about your environment and the chemicals that are around you and all kinds of different things. So I kind of got a head start on a lot of this, but I want to do better because I kind of slack and I eat a lot of snacks late night, and I think I could do a heck of a lot better. Fit credits 186. I'll explain that. I'm a beginner. Will I exercise at home with bands or health club facility? And I chose home. There are bands I believe you can purchase. There's some retail store as part of this. Bands, resistance bands, are like using weights. So there's going to be some options. When is the last time you followed a workout schedule? I've been slacking. I do a lot of running, but the winter kind of put me back. I'm not making excuses. The treadmill has not been used. But I go on walks and still jog, but I haven't been really on a good program for quite a while. I said it's been like more than 3 months. Can I touch my toes without bending my knees? Absolutely, I can. 10 push-ups is not a problem for me. I've done many fitness programs. I've run 5Ks, 10Ks, been active in sports. But I feel that there's opportunities for me. Here's a funny question. What made me stop? I'm not really sure. Why, why do we just, whatever, we lose the motivation, the passion. Have you ever purchased exercise equipment? I've got some various things in my home, namely the treadmill. I've lifted weights before. Over the last 5 years, how much have you spent on fitness equipment, memberships, programs combined? I'm not a big spender on that stuff. But here's the thing you'll learn. You don't really need to be, because the 7-minute workout is right up our alley when it comes to easiness and very cost effective. You can set up to 5 accounts for family by clicking on set up your free accounts. So right now, I think it's just me, but I could also just invite a friend. They don't have to necessarily even be part of the bit. We think everything's about business, right? Business. But, this is just a cool thing that you could just to help somebody. So they give you an email that you could actually send to a friend. This is great for like those skeptical people in our lives about our business. We'll just invite them in as a customer, as a consumer, and they could become paid members. So you have that. That's really a nice thing. And again, you do have the ability to set up to 5 accounts. So you could have 5, whether they're relatives, friends. You can send that email, but I think you can only have 5 that lock in, where they actually can, partake in the setting up of the fit profile or whatnot, or they can just join, right? So you can, I think a lot of the accounts, the setting up of free accounts is like a household where I have myself, add my wife, son, daughter, mother-in-law, et cetera, et cetera. So that's limited to 5, but then you have the ability again to bring anybody in as a free customer, right? So, so that's about it for that. But I like that email. I like that template. I'm always looking for good ad copy, right? And then you can actually, I guess that's it for that. You can actually click on some other things here. So we have we have a welcome. I think we already looked at that. We didn't look at news. So let's go to news. So you have a Facebook group and a Facebook page, which is the company stuff. So you guys can, that's optional. I think we have a really good stuff with Team to Profit. It can become overwhelming if you're in too many groups and stuff, but nothing wrong with being part of the corporation, the corporate stuff. Exercise videos. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna click on health just to reset, because I think when I went into free accounts, it sort of got me off my, there we go. And I just need to pause the video here. Okay. So setting up the free accounts is sort of a different, little different animal there. It took me off on a little bit of a tangent. So the fit profile, we already went over that. News we talked about. Exercise videos. So basically, you have some ideas on how to get started with a workout. Day 1, back and biceps. Day 2, rest and recovery, which is nice, right? So really, these are 7-minute workouts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I think that the minimum is to do 3 days a week, 7 minutes a day. That's 20. That would be 21 minutes of total exercise in a given week. And I think you can kind of customize this when it comes to, maybe I don't want to work on my biceps, but I'd rather do a little bit more on the calves or the hamstrings, whatever. So this is just some beginner stuff here for you to look at. And you can click on change workout to tweak that a little bit. And, make your own customized plan with that. Live webcast. So there is a schedule coming soon for some live webcasts of various topics when it comes to the health side of NowLifestyle. Now this is fun right here, and I have a demonstration for under your food and the food tracker. I just actually started doing this today. So I went in today, and you literally told it what I ate. So you'll probably laugh at my diet here. So this morning I did have Kellogg's Fruit Loops. Literally, they like have every food that's in this database here. So it's amazing. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to add a snack in here and show you. So, but for the morning, I told them what I had, and they said, well, that's 25 fit credits. Okay, they gave me 186 today. Okay, it's like the Weight Watchers, if you're ever familiar with that, or Jenny Craig. I think Weight Watchers had the point system. I'm allowed to eat 186 points worth of food. I think I did pretty good. I still have 118 left. I don't know if I actually entered everything correctly or whatnot. So I can go on a binge now after we get done here. But so I had the Fruit Loops, I had spaghetti. It was actually Skyline chili spaghetti. So if you ever had that, or you have the chance to go online and find it, or if you live in the Cincinnati, Ohio area, that is the most amazing stuff. Skyline, that's what I had. So it told me that was only 5 points. And then I had a steak sandwich with potato soup at Panera for dinner. And I actually had a brownie. So I'm going to add that into my evening snack. So to add your food, you go to add food, and not under favor. You can actually save things you eat consistently as favorites and pull from there. But I'm still pulling from the database. So I just click on food. And let me find brownie. Brownie. Search. Fast foods brownie. Wow, that's really bad. I'm gonna penalize myself so my points go up here. I'm gonna go with the one that's 43, cookies brownies prepared from recipe. So I'm gonna click that. I'm gonna add it to my evening snack. That's after dinner, and this is where you have to be careful. It says select portion 1, and there's a drop down for I maybe had a brownie and a half, but I didn't. I swear it was just 1. And for serving, you could actually put in the weight. If you have a food scale, we'll just go with 100 grams default. And then I'm going to click Save Food. So where am I at now with my, I'm still all right. I got 76 left. That's not a lot, actually. If you saw, I just gobbled up 35 on a brownie, or 43 or whatever that was. So probably I cheated and added a couple little snackies while I was just seeing things sitting around. So I probably am done for today. And that's not a bad day, actually. So that you can track this every day, okay? And let me tell you, when you really start to have to account for what you're eating, you're going to eat less because you're thinking about it, and you're guilty, right? When you grab that giant bag of potato chips for no darn reason, you're not going to want to enter that in the computer, are you? No, you're not. So, oops, oh my gosh, I hate when that happens. I got to bring my screen small again. My fingers get excited. Okay. All right, so there we go. So that's a fun part of this. There's a recipe and menu builder, so I'm going to click on that. And I'm imagining over the course of time, as we accurately put our food in, it's going to keep track of history here. And, it'll sort of, I'm sure give you some definite feedback about how you're doing. The recipe and menu builder, I didn't really play with that. So that's something you guys can investigate a little bit. So I'm not really sure about that one, but we can come back to that another time. And then your progress. So see, I told you there's a weight tracker, activity tracker. So weight tracker, sure, it's going to be a daily weigh-in, right? So is everything jiving? What I'm telling it I'm eating, is it really true? And am I making progress? So I haven't done anything on the checkpoints. And when I'm doing it, my exercises, activities, whether they are ones that are recommended from NowLifestyle or something you're doing on your own, I believe you have the ability to enter that. But I would really, just like everything else, we're given a marketing plan follow, we're giving a health plan, try to follow it. Try to really set by guidelines here and hold yourself accountable to it. This is for you. I'm not going to coach you on this really much. I'm not going to manage you, right? If you want to change the way you feel, then you got an opportunity. If you don't care, then you don't care. But it's certainly something that if you don't partake in, which I think you should, because again, be the product of the product, right? Oh, this is great, but I don't use it, so I don't know. Or are you going to be like doing videos on Facebook Live showing people this is the 7-minute workout? Maybe then I'm more inclined or apt to want to do the 7-minute workout. If I see Fern, in his yoga outfit doing the 7-minute workout, I'm going to want to join under Fern. I'm going to be excited. He's having fun. He's inspiring me, right? So yeah, that's my recommendation, is to use this stuff, even in just some small way, like I did today. Just play, get in there. But it can become great for your life, and it can really be the product of the product and really bring the laws of attraction in your business that you've always wanted, right? Because you now have the opportunity to do testimonials, not just about, oh, I got a sign up or I made money, but I just, took 5 inches off or whatever. And people want that. People want that bad. And you get paid commissions based on free members who come in and become retail consumers and buy products from the store. There is commissionability there as well, which I think is 25%, which is what Janet indicated in the afternoon meeting today. And anytime you can go to a Janet webinar, she does Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern time. The company webinars, you just keep your emails, participate in the company. This is how you're going to, really succeed. It all starts by being a free member and doing these things that I talked about tonight, and parlay that into, maybe I want to make money from this. I want to get healthy and make money at the same time. And then you have the affiliate opportunity, the dollar trial, into becoming all the way to the masters, where I want to become a marketing master. I want that material to show me how, and the commissionability there is pretty strong. So it can start with a little spark as a lead that becomes a free member that goes all the way to pro. And there's many combinations, opportunities, things, as most good balanced businesses have. This is a something for everybody deal. There isn't one person in the world that can't benefit from this. Not one. And the idea here is to go, Joel's business model is to take this to the Amway levels. And I'm talking 1 billion members kind of thing. Nobody laughs at Amway anymore. Let me tell you, the Amway jokes maybe are cliche, but they've been around for, 50 years, and, legitimate millionaires over and over and over again, because they had a model, they stayed the course. The founder had a vision. Joel has started since he was basically a teenager in the business of hosting and helping people set up hosting accounts, and has just layered on piece after piece after piece. So after 10, 15 years, he's aged and grown. He's an accomplished bodybuilder and a businessman and, great marketer. And he's giving you his best of what he has to offer, everything combined in the one package here. And people can take what they want out of this for sure. And getting in shape. Let's click on that. There's a video. Get healthy. 7-minute workout, right? So you have a lot of exercise videos. So follow these routines if you choose. It's going to help you get in shape. If you're over 50, there's a video for you to watch. Sometimes it's just getting up and doing a little stretching, a little something. It's not epic. You don't have to power squat 800 pounds, right? There's a definite methods and mindsets here. And mindset's a good thing too. Keep in mind now. It's right there. Step 2, mindset. Okay, so that's in your video here. So this covers the gamut of life. The mental, the physical, the business, all together. We can win. We can win huge, my friends. But that's all I got for tonight. Otherwise, I would be like overwhelming you with information. So all we did was look at the health dashboard. Make sure you go in and you've done your fit profile. You can also go over here and do your, here's what I recommend that you do if this comes up for me. I'm not sure why that's not working. Probably because I'm in screen share mode. Under where your name's at, there's your fit profile again. There's the regular profile. Make sure you get everything set up. And tell us how you want to get paid commissions. There's a great thing called Payoneer. You can either have a Payoneer debit card, or I have my Payoneer where I go in and I transfer the money right into my checking account. So in other words, I'm getting paid right into my checking account, just like if I had an offline job. So just go through all your setups. Get the basics down. Your marketing stuff is found under reseller tools. We're going to talk about that in the Q&A, the non-recorded. But I gave everybody their link, right? NowLifestyle.com/?ID is equal to your referral ID. Mine's GH Camry. Everybody comes in with their moniker, their username. That's it. So that could get anybody started, actually. But I do recommend before anybody starts marketing, get yourself positioned. So understand, get set up, go through your fit profile, get everything completed, decide if you're going to go all the way to pro. I recommend it right here. I'm going to say it right now. And we know within your first 7 days, you can get it for $9.99. And I have the special link. Otherwise, it's $1,500. I've seen things that are much higher than that. Now, things that are much higher than that pay commensurate commissions. But with that all being said, you have a big ticket component here. And I don't never sneeze at $500 commissions. Let me tell you that that buys and I have a family that eats a lot, right? So we have to all get on this healthy lifestyle. But we're looking at $3.50 at the grocery store. So when I make a $500 commission, I'm getting a bag and a half of grocery, or not. I have 1,000 bags of grocery, but I'm getting a grocery order and a half for $500. And I've obviously done that in my career, and it's always so fun to say, hey, this grocery order is on fill in the blank business, right? It's on NowLifestyle, right? And that's fun. And then the family gets into your business. They're like, wow, Dad took us out to dinner because he made a commission tonight. And that's fun because then they believe in you and they believe in that what you're doing is working and it's worthwhile, because nobody wants to spend time and not do anything and not succeed. So it's all good. I could go on and on and on, but it's a half an hour in. We promise we try to keep these at a half an hour. So I think I'm done. But again, get all your basics set up, decide your positioning, get your marketing link, and get out there and blast it. And then we will teach refining all these points of how to effectively advertise, where to go. And your best win will always be paid advertising. And I've got it. And oh boy, do I got it. I have it down good. So we'll talk. So thanks for watching the recording. Thanks to my live crew that are supporting me every day. I appreciate you guys so much. And, stick around because you'll get some extra bonus coaching. Again, for those watching, appreciate you. Let me take my screen share off. And somewhere I'll find that. Stop share. And we'll put the cam on just for a minute. I got the hat on tonight because it's a bad hair day. So we get to Alabama. My son goes to Alabama, so there's a plug for University of Alabama. So did the hat deal tonight, so I didn't want to show too much video. But appreciate everybody, and see you next week, 9 p.m. I like your comment there on that Fruit Loops. That's not food. They didn't penalize me too bad on that. Anyway, have a great night. See everybody next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, the Massive Success webinar. Till then, good night. Thank you.